Cokie, first of all, thanks so much for joining us. We know how busy you are.
Well, nice to be with you, Mike.
Well, first of all, we want to get to the Democrats. Obviously, it was a historic win for Obama. He got the young vote. He was able to court he was able to court women as well. Can he push his message as effectively in New Hampshire?
Well, that's what we're going to see in the next few days, but my guess is yes. Obama has really ignited a lot of excitement beyond just the normal excitement that candidates sometimes get. It's Kennedy-esque, this excitement, and I think that New Hampshire is the kind of place where you can carry that kind of excitement, you can keep it going, particularly since it's such a short time frame. You know, the primary is next Tuesday, so he can just sort of keep the ball rolling and try to get some independents to come along with him, and I think he could win New Hampshire.
On the Democratic side, finally, can Hillary afford a loss in New Hampshire?
It would be very tough for her if she loses New Hampshire, but her husband, Bill Clinton, is out there today ticking off the states that he lost before he won any, and it is quite a list if you look at it. So he says she can be the comeback kid just like he was. But, you know, they're very different personalities, and it's a very different time. And as you pointed out, Mike, Barack Obama won among women in Iowa, and that was a big surprise to Hillary Clinton. That's where her lead has been all along.
All right, let's get to the Republicans. Mike Huckabee, a gigantic win for him. How did he do it? His message was, it seemed to resonate with evangelical Christians. Can he continue that momentum into New Hampshire?
Hard to see it. New Hampshire is a very different state from Iowa. You do not have anything like the percentage of evangelical Christians, particularly showing up at the polls the way they do at caucuses in Iowa. It's a much more fiscally conservative rather than socially conservative state. And again, all those independents can vote.
What does Mitt Romney have to do? Obviously a big disappointment for him in Iowa. He spent all that money.
Mitt Romney spent $7 million on television advertising alone. The next amount spent was less than $1 million by Republicans. So he really saturated the state in the Republican Party, and again was out there forever and expected to run away with Iowa. So he is perhaps the most damaged of any of the candidates coming out of last night's caucuses, although Hillary Clinton also has a big challenge ahead.
The primary here in Washington State, February 19th. How big of a difference can we make? Because a lot of people have asked me that question. Does it really matter to Washingtonians?
Well, it's going to be a real question this time around. At one point, February 19th was a very early primary. But now with all these big states moving up their dates to February 5th, maybe it's all over then. Maybe it's all over after New Hampshire. But it's also equally possible that there will not be a